Hey everybody, thought I'd pop in for a really quick dream interpretation. This one came to my Instagram account from 𝘨𝑉, and here's what she says. I dream often with my former school or high school classmates. Most of the times, the dreams involve a lot of affection, like hugs, or I'm in a relationship with one of them. I would really love to stop dreaming about that scenario. Thanks for writing in and sharing that with us. So here's, believe it or not, this is actually very common to see, okay? And many of you will probably see this at one time or another in your dreams. You will all of a sudden go back in time and you find yourself in the dream like with an old relationship or an old group of people that you used to hang around with years and years and years ago. You might have not even talked to them in years, and then all of a sudden they pop up in the dreams. Here's what you have to consider, okay? Remember, dreams are highly symbolic. So when you see that person or that group of people, here's what you have to ask yourself. What did that relationship or what did that group of people, what did they symbolize in your life? What did they represent? If you had to kind of almost categorize it, right? And like put a headline on it and say, okay, that season of life or that relationship, I would have to sum it up in these two words. What would that be? Was it a healthy relationship? Was it an unhealthy relationship? Was it a fun relationship? Was it, you know, adventurous? Were you guys like all moving in the same direction and you were just really advancing in life? Or was it, man, we were really distracted. It was just not a good environment. Think through what, if you had to sum it up and give it a headline, how would you summarize that relationship? And then you'll start to understand more clearly why it's being used in your dream. It's not so much about the specific people. It's about what that relationship or that group of people is meant to represent in your life. And that's why it's being used in your dream, to symbolize something. So, and then if you find yourself like you did, there was a lot of affection there, right? A lot of hugs. You were even in a relationship in one of the dreams with one of them. What that is telling you is that there is something related to that season, okay? Whatever that season symbolizes, there's something that now at this point in your life, you are entertaining that same kind of thing. Whatever that represented, whatever that's meant to symbolize, you are now entertaining or you're being affectionate or warm-hearted towards that same type of thing. So it could be a way of thinking. It could be some old habits. It could be some old thought patterns that you had back then. It could be some old belief systems. But when you find yourself kind of being affectionate with them, it's like, okay, I'm starting to entertain these things again, and my heart is opening up to them. So, and again, now you're having the dreams more, you know, often. So it's not like it just happened one time. And the reason that God does that, okay, he keeps bringing these dreams back to us is because it hasn't been dealt with yet. So he's tapping you on the shoulder and he's saying, hey, I'm just going to kind of keep this in front of you, right? This hasn't been addressed yet. Don't ignore it. There's something here that needs to be addressed so that you can keep moving forward. So honestly, this is a very good dream, really, because it's giving you an awareness of, man, this is an old thing that's kind of, I'm entertaining it all over again, and I need to either address it. I need to determine what it is that I'm kind of entertaining and going back to and decide what I'm going to do about that. And it's very enlightening, and it can tell you a lot. So hope that helps. Thanks for writing in, and keep them coming, you guys. I'll get to as many as I can.